All right, people, welcome again to MG Sports. Let me turn up the mic. Let me know if you hear me clearly. Welcome, people, to MG Sports TV. Glad to have you guys back again for another one. I know I'm loving a long discussion. I know I'm liking a short video. There's a few things I want to discuss. Specifically football in Jamaica, and it has to do with the development of football in Jamaica. And basically, what I understand is that specifically on me always say it now, I always talk about it. On YouTube, there is this notion on YouTube that we are going to get it right here on YouTube, and we are trying our best to fix everything, and we want to fix everything, but there is so much things happening in football in Jamaica that are not right, that a lot of people don't even know about. But it has to start from somewhere though, so I do understand for it. But there are fans, supporters who love to support the football, but they only support the football to an extent. There's only support to an extent. Gonna get into that. Also, the Trinidad and Tobago team, they have dropped their squad for the matchup against Jamaica. I will be also getting into that aspect of things. I'll be showing you guys the squad that they dropped. We'll be showing you guys the squad that they dropped, which is quite interesting. Really an interesting squad. But first, we'll give a shout out to our sponsors here at SAP Sports. Big up SAP Sports. Hopefully, you guys go and support them. Go over their Instagram page. Follow them at SAP Sports 4. And also, they have the latest footballing gears. Not even football, on sporting equipments and all those fancy stuff. Let me give a shout out to our channel members on Patreon. Patreon, Raymond Austin, Ravan Bennett. Big up. The channel members these are the military squad members. The original Zilla, Jermaine Swaby, Rose Gold, David Beckham, Feather 5, Black Icon 40, Kyle Wallace of the Reggae Boyz Supporters Club, Lee Bell, Marsden Ricketts, Jamil Winter, and Rolando Codner. Big up to all our channel members. Really appreciate the continued support. I would really appreciate it if you guys please do smash that like button. Fresh God. I'm not going to say it, Fresh God. I'm not fasting the Man U fans them today. We didn't know fight yesterday. So I'm not fasting. Even though I wake up 7 o'clock this morning. I got out of bed actually at 7 o'clock this morning. But that's not a bad time. Hey, people, let me take a picture. John was saying, I'm not going to show no. If I can show 7 likes me up on the channel right now. Let me see if I can bring it. Let me see if I can show it to you guys. 7 likes me up on the program right now. What may I say? I'm going to see it. I'm going to show them. I'm going to say exactly. See that, people? 7 likes. When I see it, people. 7 likes. Hey, somebody just moved to 8. 7 likes, people. Hey. Fresh God coming at the right time. Right time, you jump, Fresh God, you're jumping at the right, the perfect timings. Perfect timings. But people, massive. Fresh God said I ate 7 eggs this morning and 7 francs freshly squeezed. Hey, here we go. Don't do that, you know. See them, Mr. United said, you thought we were friends. Me not pressure on you. Me not go pressure on you, know? Me not go pressure you. So, people, hopefully you are having a good day. Me know, say, the Man U fans, them, we're not supposed to get over it by now, but hopefully so far it's been a good morning. All that what happened yesterday passed behind now. We cannot straight behind now. No? And we are looking forward to have a wonderful day. So, we have our friendly coming up this weekend, guys. We have our friendly coming up this weekend. Saturday. So, unfortunately, alright, so I live in Portmore. Let me make it clear. I live in Portmore. The match I play way on Mobile. For me go Mobile, people we drive go all the way on Mobile. I catching all. Clothes and skirt. How much gas that? I roughly about 10,000 Jamaican. I have got fully tank. I have got fully tank. I'm probably come back down in the night. Suppose you can reach back down in the night, man. Suppose you can reach back down. Suppose you can reach back down in the night. Far. What I'm on that. I'm probably right now. Me contact JFF and Earl Bailey. Me contact JFF and Carpool. But me don't know who else are going out, Leon. That I think me don't know who else are go from this side. Because if other people from this side are go, definitely move a carpool. If other people from this side are go, definitely move a carpool. From the Lindsay, the Spanish Town, the St. Catherine region, or the town region. If anybody else are go, make a carpool and we can share the payments and ease off some of my burden off our back. If a 5 away, see the 2,000 per person, and we're good. We're good. We reach a match. Enjoy ourselves and come back. Enjoy ourselves and come back. Mr. United said the leader is going. Oh, interesting. Alright, so me go contact him. So look like we've got to do something. Definitely look like we've got carpool. Definitely look like some. Me have got to see who else in the region, in this particular side, I go. But me go link Shava as well. Me go link Shava and see what Shava do. So we can go and go see if we can take in the youth. Take in the of course I use them. Nobody 19 now know older than me. Me can call them youths. Yeah, me feel older now. Mr. Speed said, you say United said you have a good barber. Yeah, you can't tell. In cut me, give me a clean cut. He never stress it, you know, he never really stress it. Give me a clean, a very, very sharp cut. Really, really sharp cut. And no ill will by the barber. Leon Parkinson said, oh, Whisper Trial go. Well, from what I've heard, it went well. So hopefully something can work out for him. Hopefully, God's will. Prayer. So fingers crossed, something can work out for him. So from that's what I heard. It went well. But glad to see you guys. See you back, Leon. Ian's, big up. Ian said. We're not going to touch that. Anyways, all right. So let me jump on to what we're here for. The important part of what we're here for. The Trinidad squad that was released to face the Reggae Boyz come in the upcoming friendly. Still I think they're supposed to be traveling sometime soon. So this here is the squad, people. So let me see if I can make it bigger. Let me make myself smaller. So we can have a look at the squad. And I won't pretend as if I know these players. I will not pretend as if I know the players because I don't know them actually. So I won't pretend. I don't know all the players in the world. Sometimes I wish I do. But, so we're going to start off with goalkeepers first. Let me see. Let me see if we can make this bigger. I try and make this big people so it's visible to the eyes. Making it as big as possible so it's quite visible to the eyes so you guys can see it. Because I know that, and look at thing in the background, ground. Please, I have no control over that, people. I have no control over that. Oh, can pause it. Bossy. So we're back on track now. So goalkeeper, them have 3 goalkeepers traveling. Marvin Phillips, AC Porter of Spain. Adrian Fonseet, I think it's Fonseet or Fonsete. Police FC. Ooh, interesting. So them have a defense. So the police and also the defense force have their own team within the country. We have Denzel Smith from Double Connections. People don't tell us that we don't know them. So it's be good if you guys can go and do the research, find out them for yourself. I will see them with my own 2 eyes to see what they can do. So I'm going to base it off that. Defenders, well, those are the goalkeepers, people. If you don't know them, let me know people. If you don't know them. Leon, German will have blessed up. Good morning, good morning. Mr. United, comparing to the other wingers and forwards in the JPL, do you think Whisper should be in the squad for the TNT games? Alright, so Mr. United, let me tell you this. Whisper is a brilliant young talent. But the JPL is not no walkover. The JPL is not no walkover. All the best young players from the schoolboy football take time to adjust to the JPL. Faster, quicker, smarter, more intelligent. It's not schoolboy football. It's not schoolboy football. We have wingers in the league who are ahead of Whisper. We have wingers in the league who are ahead of Whisper. But that's on our way. That's on our way, but it is the truth. It is the truth. It is the 100% truth. Leon said the number 4 are the same Jones that we did there for years. Jones. No, man. Through here. Which number 4? Oh, Alvin Jones. Okay, no. No, it's not him. It's not him. Based off of that, it's not him. Mr. United said, okay, I just read that. Taj Mahal said, Jimmy asked it, big up Taj Mahal. No, it hasn't released as yet. I'm really, really intrigued to see it. I want to see it. I want to see what the coach first team is going to look like. Really, really interested to see what the coach first team. So I'm going to know defenders. Alvin Jones is unattached. Kareem Riley, Club Sando, Josiah Trinidad. Ooh, interesting. Club Sando. Andre Raymond. Dumeniz FC Portugal. I don't know that. First made a name there. Let me see something. Give me a second, people. FC from Portugal. Interesting. The Dumeniz. Dumiense. My apologies, people. Interesting. I'm trying to find out which division this. Oh. Fresh God said, what kind of frank business you eat? Early it will be out tomorrow. Oh, interesting. Tomorrow. Looking forward to see that. Mr. United said, I agree with you, which we should be playing against men. Yeah, no, I'm not play against a big man, if say boy. If you not play against big man week in, week out, then it would be a fair assessment to say that he's far ahead of the wingers in the JPL. But he's not. We're not schoolboy football, no. You have to understand, you know. Alright, so Malachi spoken to all of some of the top players then. Satchwell, Malachi Douglas, some of these top players who played schoolboy football and went on to play in Premier League right now. And they all say the same thing. It's very, very difficult to adjust. It's difficult to adjust because of the pace, the power, the physicality, the intensity of the Premier League in comparison to when they were in schoolboy football. And I've really spoken to some of the best of the schoolboy football. Same thing with Romain Blake, they said it's vastly difficult. Vastly difficult. And if you think that maybe they're not good, so be it. Why is something black? My apologies on that, people. I don't know why people not see the team sheet. Okay, yeah. Taj Mahal said, hello, in my eyes, Money Cup ahead of JPL. The league just horrible to watch. Well, Taj Mahal, rude awakening for you. That's not how it is. Far. That's not how it is. The Manning Cup can't even the JPL team at the bottom of the table. The Manning Cup can't play. The best Manning Cup team are going to struggle against them. The JPL team at the bottom of the table, the best Manning Cup team are going to struggle against them. Even if you put the All-Star team together. If you put the All-Star team together, and if you play 10 JPL teams, them likely to win or draw. So they draw 2 and win 1. The rest of them will lose. They will lose the rest of them. Taj Mahal. Yeah, you're gonna miss it, man. Fresh guy said, you are misled if you say that why the SHB players struggling in the JPL. No, Taj Mahal, I have a better, man. I know this for a fact, man. Taj Mahal. Remember, I know, say, during pre-season, some of the best schoolboy football teams, during pre-season, at JPL clubs they play against. They play pre-season with. I don't need to bet Taj Mahal. I don't need to bet. Taj Mahal, I don't need to bet. I say I don't need to bet. This is how I know. I know this Taj Mahal. I know this. Remember Taj Mahal. This season in schoolboy football is one of the youngest schoolboy football seasons you have ever seen. That's the first thing. Alright. Satchwell in schoolboy football. Satchwell haven't even hit the top. Satchwell no scores yet. And look how much goals Satchwell scored in schoolboy football. Look how much goals he scored. Malachi Douglas just a scoring first goal. I play good still, but I'm just a scoring first goal. There's so much of them, Taj Mahal. There's so much of the youngsters them who just play schoolboy football who are transition to the Premier League and they not even can walk. They are sure starting in the Premier League team, the schoolboy football team, and not even can start in the JPL team. They're not sure starters in the JPL team. Talented, yes, but there's still aspect of their game that they have to develop. Knowing defensive position. Taj Mahal said bottom of the table against All-Star schoolboy football team. That are Chapelton Maroon. Chapelton Maroons. Think about it, yeah? Think about it. But anyways, you have to tell your boy a truth. Move up, Taj Mahal. Well on it. So Howard said, Marvin Thompson said, how comes Portmore Emilio Rossard not in Jamaica squad? He's the best left back in the country. But Marvin, let me tell you the truth. For me personally, the 2 most consistent left back this season, from the start of the Jamaica Premier League, this season in particular, have been Rossard and Brown. I think Javon Brown at Malines. They have been the 2 most consistent. Not saying that. I don't know if they're my best or my worst, but I'm talking about most consistent that I have seen so far this season. So in my perspective, if they have been the most consistent, I would expect to have at least seen even one of them. The most consistent. Real numbers, defensive work rate, attacking numbers, both of them. So I'm expecting to see that. Nevertheless, I'm not the one picking the squad. And I don't know if I don't see squad yet, so I don't know what I go on. So Marvin, if you see the squad, please let me know what I go on. DJ Scotty, big up, agree. Fresh guy said facts. Big up Joseph, up my boss. Fresh guy said Jason, just the keyboard I type what he want. Liverpool lose now. Now I get him head. So let me continue now for the defenders. Let me continue with the defenders from Trinidad. We have Kareem B. Yes, done. Justin Garcia, the defense force. I think that's the Trinidad defense force. Jamil Neptune, AC Port of Spain. And Jelani Felix, defense force. Quite a lot of defense force players. Midfielders, Matthew Wu Ling, AC Port of Spain. Noah Powder, unattached. Jesse Williams, unattached. Kale Avray, Sporting Kansas City, US. Sporting Kansas City, US. I think that's USL. The USL? I think that's USL. Jomal Williams, Once Deportivo, El Salvador. Justin Sadu, Defense Force. Michael. I forgot to say this. I have to scroll up. My apologies, people. My apologies. I forgot to say I have to scroll up. These are the midfielders, people. My sincere apologies. Another one, Jovin Jones, unattached. Michael Poon, Angron, AC Porter. Ryan Moore, defense force. John Paul Rochford, AC Port of Spain. I'm going to say AC Port. AC Port of Spain, people. My partner chat. Anyways, let me continue. Let's go over to the attackers. Let's move to the attackers. And as we say, people, no names that me can say, boy, I mean, know the name and this and that. No, I don't know these players, people. Attackers, Jamal Francois AC Port of Spain. Kwesi Weston, Louisiana Crew FC. Nathaniel James, Double Connection. Kadeem Corbin Central FC. And coach Angus Eve. So that there is a squad Trinidad call up to participate in the 2-day or the double ed, the 2-day feature or the 2 matchup friendly Jamaica versus Trinidad. That there is a team, people. Jason said Sporting KC is MLS. Okay, interesting, yeah. DJ said me could see Jamaica side. Jamaica won the callers yet. Scotty. In the callers yet. Fresh guy said, white hard when it's the same players from SBF, same coaches and same pitches being used. You know, sir, Fresh guy I've never look on the way there. Guys, smash the like button, people, please. Bring the like up to 70 now. Bring the likes up to 70 people. 70. We're going for the 7s. Anyways, because we're at 70 viewers right now, so you know, bring it up. We're going for the 7s. Bravo, Rage Squadron, big up. Caleb is a very excited young player. He can cause damage. Interesting. Bravo said Jamal Williams, Jovin and Alvin Jones are veterans. You should know them. Alvin Jones, but is it? I see him, Alvin Jones. Let me see if I see him, Alvin Jones. Alvin Jones. Oh, okay, yeah. Alvin Jones scored that goal that caused the US not to qualify. Big up, Cataract, big up. You get the next you get a next perception today, MG. Yeah, you know, we just a while ago. Me never really look at it that way there. Where I said same coach, same field, and majority of them are same players. Me never really look on it that way there. So why is it different? What's the difference? So hey, some of you look at now. So what's the difference? Same coaches them, same players. I mix with Jason. Him man from USL. I think in their USL no. Let me see which one I play. Madison I play for. But you know, so him spend some time in a I think he spent some time in the MLS as well. Let me see where he play for in the MLS. 6'2", Carissa, fullback, defender, right back actually. Real Salt Lake sign Trinidad and Tobago defender Alvin Jones. How long ago that? That was how long ago? That are from 2020. That me want to find out what's the difference. Me don't know. The good question though. Very, very good question. So Owen said fire burn all wagonists. Which wagon is Cataract? Which wagon is that? The Cataract, which wagon is? Which wagon is fire for burn? I don't know what you're talking about. That different man. Leon said big match. Laugh off of all Man U fans. Brian, big up. Wooling used to train with Phoenix and played in Malta. I don't know him first. I don't know him at all. I don't know him at all. Well, me don't know the player. There's no, for me personally, there's no expectation that I should know these players. There's none. There's none for me. I will get to see them from the first match. If that is the case, we're supposed to have studied every single baller will likely be play against Jamaica. Yeah, if that is the case. If that is the case. We Qatar said any man who now support the new coach, who now support him, Qatar? Who you think now support him? Qatar, who you think now support the new coach? I think the new coach will get full support. Mr. United, I can't understand why Whisper handlers don't let him play in a competitive league. I don't want to see any unattached in the Jamaica squad. If he's in the squad, I think he will be. Maybe they might put him as they're not. They care. Phoenix. They might put him as Phoenix. I think they might put him as Phoenix. But don't put him as Phoenix. Maybe he's going to be as unattached. I think they might put him as Phoenix. But there won't be any unattached. I don't think there will be any unattached. If Ravel is able to come and play, maybe Ravel will be the unattached. Cataract said, question MG, why is it Jamaica is always naming our squad list? What do you mean by that, Cataract? I don't know what you mean by that. Oblak, big up, upright, big up Oblak. What do you mean by that, Cataract? What do you mean by naming our squad list? I don't understand what you mean by that. Clarify that for me, please. Clarify that for me, please. I don't understand what you mean by naming our squad. So could you please clarify that for me? We're always last. Why we're always last in name our squad? Oh, that's a good question, you know. Very, very good question. And you know I worse about it, Cataract. The players in the year. The players in the, we know exactly who there. We are 7 days away, and we are still yet to decide our squad. What was squad? 7 and a 7. We're basically 5 days away. We're 5 days away. The squad should start training tomorrow, you know. First class, Ravel isn't unattached. Well, true. First class, is that a minor problem with? Is that a minor problem with put our squad to the public late? What does that change anything? No, the thing about it in the first squad, you see like how Trinidad can name the squad like I think this morning or yesterday. I think yesterday. That's supposed to this morning. So Trinidad named the squad this morning. Trinidad is the traveling team, so with them naming their squad so early, could it be a case in which Jamaica wait for see first what Trinidad bring come? Could that be the case? They want to see what Trinidad have to offer first before them say you are going. I could see what them bring to the table first. Show improvements said in under 17 when people had a problem with the unattached FC, some persons in them feelings. Yeah, but I'm sure improvement. You also go find that. With Jamaican fans, we Jamaican fans, we complain about everything. We complain about everything. But it still has some merit to it. Mexico named them Nation League squad. Cataract said. Mexico named them Nation League squad already. They named them Nation League squad. So they know exactly who I go. They know who I go play in the next couple of weeks. In the Nation League game. We don't. We don't have a clue. We don't have a clue who I go play. Well, they name now the squad the pool. They know who them all select from. And more than likely are the same players them who went to the World Cup. First guy said, no, I don't think so. Coach Al Grimson is a professional, so I don't think that's why he waited. That's why they might do that. Yeah, that's an assumption. Remember, no, first guy, they say once you leave the door open for speculation will come in. Just to see if me live a Portmore fresh god. And for me to be safe, every 5 o'clock, I lock my door. Because my window them have on the mesh. The only kind of time with them, I think in French window, we have a little net mesh thing there. We didn't have that. But every 5 p.m., I have to lock my door. Why? Because Mosquito out there. So if I don't want the mosquito them, the evening hours to come in at my house, I lock my door from early as possible. Now, if me sit 7 o'clock and I cock up in my house and watch TV, and I leave my door open, you know who are going to come in? Mosquitoes. Why? Because I leave my door open. So, if you leave question to be asked, people are going to speculate. People will speculate. Because they left if you ask, you leave the questions to be asked. Just, yeah. Fresh guy says, so who telling me Coach Algerson don't have Mexico squad already? And just don't put it out, don't have the Jamaican squad already. And just don't put it out to the public as yet. Yeah, as Mr. Selim could have it, but me I say, if you have it, why you not put out it? Why the JFF not put it out? What stop them from put out the squad? What is the issue if we put out the squad? Will they, guys, we have over 80 persons now. And we can't get far, people bring up the lights. Just close the something and bring up the lights. So me not see, Cataract, that's a very good question. We always, what if we wait until a Friday before we see all the squad? So we can mentally prepare ourselves. Alright, boom. This is our first squad. This is our team we might work with. We're good to go. It really matter, as most people are saying. It really matter. But it matters enough if Mexico put it out early. It matters enough if Trinidad put out their squad early as well. People are major in the minor too much and try to find something to beat about. But Fresh God, you have to understand people, you know. That remember, we say we're going a new direction now, Fresh God. And the bigger countries are doing it. And because we move a new direction, the new direction will be more professional. Would be more professional. None of us know when the squad are going to drop. None of us hear anything. And we're 5 days away. We're 5 days away. We're 5 days away from the squad, from the front match. And we still don't know who are going to play it. So if we want to be professional, we can start acting professional. Christopher Coleman said military, Jerome says the man hide from the bad mosquito. Yeah man, a bad man. Fresh God, I am asking a question because I have noted this pattern and it's not because it's not been helpful to results. Under 20, under 17, our World Cup qualifiers, JA squad is always the last. True. Chris Jr. Coleman said, military, remember, the new coach doesn't have a profile on the players, so he has to pinpoint players in different positions because he's still finding the right players for the squad. I think that's a safe thing to say. Chris Jr., let me tell you why that is not a safe thing to say. Remember, we have a coach which is actually, we know that for a fact that this squad should be comprised of mostly domestic players, domestic-based players who are playing domestically. And we know already that this squad have been training or having preparation for the past 6-7 weeks from January, about the 17th, I think it's 17th. From the 17th of January, this squad have been put in place. Work have been done from them time there. And we're now 4 to 5 or 5 to 6 days away from the match. And you think it has to pinpoint players at this point in time? When he's been watching the local league, he's been getting updates, read the overseas players. He must have had an idea of who, what, where, when, how to approach this situation. So that statement don't really carry all the water still. Fresh God said, in Mexico we are playing MG. That's why I say the Mexico squad. Okay, Just said, what if the coach is waiting for the local fixtures to be complete to name the squad? I don't think it make any difference. I don't think it really make any difference. I really don't think it make any difference. Maybe the man look and say, boy, in the event I'm going to pick up an injury tonight or anything like that, I would understand that. But if you're going to use players who probably, remember saying that you have Premier League teams, you know. And when you look on it, you name a squad. So what you can do is you can name the pool. You can name the pool to get people a general idea of all of who in a pool. Like what Mexico do, they name a pool. So these are the players that will be selected from. So as the fans, when you pick and choose who you think are going to make it, for no business that. But you name a pool, and in that pool, people said, okay. So all of these players have been seen, and coach understand what these players have to offer, and we will select from these players. Jason said, what if the coach is waiting for... Okay, just read that. Fresh God said, Karoom Hewitt, Shea Smith, Dujan Richards, Ronald Cephas, Rasai. These are some good qualities to look at. Agree. Definitely agree. The leader said, an issue may be the JFF is sweating on the release of some overseas players before releasing the names. But if, alright, so that's it. That's what I'm talking about. If you're not sure about the players, you're just not sure. If you're not sure about the players, you're just not sure. Have a reserve or release a pool then. Have a reserve, release a pool. So if I release some players and the players them can't make it, fine. So be it. Nothing wrong with that. But you have a reserve to pick from. Jason said, what if he wants to make sure the players he wants to pick end the road injury free? I agree with that. That carries a lot. There's a lot to that statement. But in Canada train and still pick up an injury. He's watching the two last JPL games and before. Karim said those match are FIFA dates. Yeah, but we still not release nothing for FIFA for them the match either, Karim. The leader said it has been made known that overseas based players who are not started, etc., will be asked to be released to play by their club. Really? And mid-life season. And if one man pick up an injury, what them do? Tyrell Senior said the coach waiting to see local players if they can make the Mexico squad. The leader said Lord Revel will be playing. That's one name so far. Interesting. Ravel a player? Ooh, very, very interesting leader. Cataract said Jason, all the time, all teams have injuries. Alternates are named. Alternatives are named. If a player is injured, that player is replaced. Simple, true. That's what you ask. That's what you ask question. Then when you get answers, you beat and run your mouth. Fresh God and Cataract. Karim said, just make sure Whisper and Anderson in the squad. Karumi, I know we choose that still Karumi and the coach. Not down to the coach. Karumi, not down to the coach. The leader said, will they be keeping some of the players to add to the Mexico squad after the competition of the Trinidad series? Or they will be keeping some of the players. Really? That one is interesting. The leader, yeah, make some interesting statement here now. Some very, very interesting statement. Jason said he has had a pool in training for a few weeks now. So that is the pool, isn't it? Should be, Jason. It should be. Cataract said, Fresh Girl, it's a good thing me did ask question because enough time, nothing would come up to light or change, and no guy can stop me from seeking answers. If a guy no like that, yeah. E-Republic, big up. Military, this situation is even more puzzling than Angus Eve can name a squad, even though some of the Trinidad clubs have refused to release players. Really? Never knew that. Trinidad clubs refuse to release players. Oh, see, me I tell people, everybody face issues. Give me time a year, release players. First God said, Jason, I don't see the problem with either, bro. Man, just a major in the minor too much. Mr. United said, true, Fresh God. Shamsik said there is at least 12 players between Cavaliers and Mount Pleasant. What do you mean by that, Shamsik? What do you mean by that? Shamsik said the squad is not Mr. United. Shams, if you know the squad, Shamsik, let us know. Would love to know. Jerome 876 said the squad should have been announced by now. They could have used that to build some excitement leading up to the game. True. Cataract said the leader overseas players who are not starting may be important bench players. Can you clarify if you mean under 23 or under 20 players? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. The hypothetical is we name a squad and we're happy. But if we make changes to the name squad, we say the JFF not organized. We support the team on the day. I'm good with that. But remember, I know that injuries is a part of it, not Jason. And if they make changes to the squad, we have to understand that injuries be a factor or better players coming in. We have to look at that. That's something we have to factor in. Jesse Gunnar said, no, Joe. No, Joe. Public players made me think players decline. I don't remember that, Jason. Jason Gunnar. I don't understand what you mean by that. That kind of, really. Probably I talk to somebody else. Maybe I talk to somebody else. Alright, so people, woman football in Jamaica is a disgrace. It is a disgrace. I'm not saying that the qualities, I'm not saying that the players are. I'm talking about how the JFF deal with woman football in Jamaica. It is very, very embarrassing how JFF deal with woman football in Jamaica. Just going to say Joe Public is a top club in Trinidad. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to read that over then. Joe Public players made me think players decline. Okay. Yes, Joe. These are some strange names, people. Joe Public. These are some strange names. But if they're my top club, or if they are top club, so how will I see no players from them in the team? Mr. United was the top club. Jesse Guna, no football don't play in Trinidad. Christmas said no football don't play in Trinidad since COVID. Really? Me know say them are. Let me check, let me see. Football in Trinidad. I check something, people. Football in Trinidad. Ooh. Trinidad. I'm checking to see something. Alright, so how them are participating in so much matchup. Them participating in a beach soccer. Ascension Invitational Tournament. That's a Division 1 2023. Let me see. I think this are the league. No man, no. Chris Smith, no. Chris Smith, that statement that falls. Here Chris Smith, that statement that falls. Let me tell you why the statement falls. Them have them youth football, them have them school football commission what they Chris Smith. Here Chris Smith, them have them school football commission what they. That statement that falls. It run for about a few months. It was going on the same time our Schoolboy football commission was going on. Yeah, me just remember, I was watching it. First guy said, no, that's incorrect. TT played Ascension League last year when the JPL was good. Yeah. And the league has started back now. And they play Schoolboy football. K-Sports said, big up. Fresh guy said, they just starting back their Pro League Friday coming. Jerome 876 said, Joe Public and Double Connections are traditional big teams in Trinidad. Malik Mills said, football hasn't been played in Trinidad for 3 years. No, that's a lie, Malik. That's a lie. Them school just completed the league. Remember that we were supposed to play against them. Let me tell you the school name will win it. Them have Fatima College win one side and St. Benedict win the other side. So there was gonna be a competition between Fatima College and St. Benedict. Chris Smith said military did the Pro League play? No, the Pro League there's Ascension League played last year. But Chris Smith, you can't say no football played in Trinidad for the past 3 years. Last year, so I don't know where matter, maybe at the Pro League. Fatima College won the Eastern region, and St. Benedict won the Western region. I think that's how it's set up. And they played against each other, and I think St. Benedict won 1-0. The St. Benedict won the Trinidad All Island 1-0. And both teams were stipulated to play against Clarendon College and Jamaica College in January, but it did not happen. So they went away and played in Miami. In Florida, Lauderdale. Chris Smith, yes, the Pro League just started back, but you have to remember that you said your initial statement was that no footballers played in Trinidad for the past 3 years. Chris Smith said military do Trinidad pick players from Schoolboy football. Jamaica have goal for Schoolboy football that plays in the Pro League. In our Pro League. Chris Smith, Jamaica have a lot of Schoolboy footballers playing in the Pro League. So what are you saying? Alright, so let me see something. See the Division 1 at 2023, which is stipulated to start when? Alright, so let me go on SOFA score. The thing is not Chris Smith, it's actually the general statement that you made that no football played in Trinidad for the past 3 years, which that specific statement is not factual. Let me see if I can fix this. Do some research and see what's going to happen here. What's going on? 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 Alright, so let me see if we can find it. So it's just this statement about none playing for the past 2 years. The leader said TT Pro League started Friday. Starts Friday. Jason said, Owen Blake, I don't think that's a fair statement, but the so-called fair weather fan will take exception with your statement. I'm all the way overseas, but we can't dictate to the coach when to drop the squad. I agree. The leader said they have no football at the pro level in Trinidad before this Friday. No, but I think this is the first. Is it the first them upgrade the Pro League or something like that? I think of something like that. Cataract said, Jason, I'm speaking about domestic-based fair weather fans. For many, football is an entertainment option. So it's fans in Jamaica that I refer to. For many, well, 2 factors in a football now. Entertainment, business. That's the only 2 factors in football now. Entertainment and business. Entertainment for the fans, business for the players and owners. And who participate in that. Business for media, players, owners, everybody else other than fun. So once a fun is for entertainment. Once it's fun, it's entertainment. The leader said only Schoolboy, but Chris Smith, you said no footballers played in Trinidad for the... Let me see if I can bring up this statement to make. I was addressing the statement to make, Chris Smith, when you said no football has played in Trinidad for the past 3 years. So that's what I'm addressing. That's the only thing I was addressing. And there was an Ascension League that played, but I try to find. Alright, let me see. Shamsik Milton, this is the Pro League. Yes, I understand. I was speaking about the general concept of no football being played in the country. That's the only thing I am addressing to. The statement, in which the statement was not correct. Nature said, so Chris Smith, are you expecting Jamaica to drop a 7 up? The leader said 2020 was the last year for the TNT Pro League. Yeah, but they never keep on coming. Maybe, all right, maybe I may have viewed it wrong. Let me see something. Trinidad and Tobago Ascension League. Tournament football results. Let me see. Alright, so let me see how long the league are going. So how many teams? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 teams. 12 teams. And we can see here look on the date when this match play. July the 23, 2022. July the 23, 2022, Defense Force versus Central FC. Defense Force versus Central FC. And these are the same players who are going to participate in the competition. People, this is it. Fresh God, as you said, both of us, we know say something. Fresh God, we da watch it, we see it. A Sportsmax, me see pop up on Sportsmax. So probably never na look on it. Defense Force versus this is the Ascension League. Probably me I pronounce it wrong. July, this is 2022 people. July 2022. So this a league I run from July 2022. Let me go back to the last game. When the last game play? To the last game. Oh, right. It starts from June. It starts from June to July. So run from June to July. The 4th of June to the 23rd of July. Last year, not this year, last year. And as you can see, the squad is being selected from these teams. The squad is being selected from these teams. Fresh guys, the squad will be released tomorrow. Oriented look like be a great game to have to kick off our World Cup 26 campaign. The long road to USA, Canada, Mexico. Robson said, "Where is the pressure to see the squad? Go ahead, give this man his roses before he accomplish the goal, and we will end up with another winning." Yes, of course. The thing is, no, every time they talk, they must say, so the leader. I mean, no, we're not talking about the pro league. We're speaking about football in Trinidad, and if the pro league is going to start, who are these teams that's going to participate in the pro league? Are the same teams that we're looking at right now? Are these the same team we're looking at who're going to be participating in the pro league? And if that's the case, it means that the pro league at least kept a competition to keep the players up and running, fresh and going. If that is the case, and the leader said that was an invitational league, not the TT Pro League small tournament. Yes, it's a small tournament. But the notion that the top teams in Trinidad have not played any football for the past 3 years is wrong. Chris Smith said, "Military check Trinidad squad and tell me how many players from Schoolboy football." Chris Smith, we're talking about the Pro League now. First of all, Chris Smith, you are wrong with a statement. Accept it. Chris Smith, your initial statement, Chris Smith, is wrong. Please accept say wrong. Your initial statement just said there's no football being played in Trinidad for the past 3 years is wrong. Please accept it. More accept it. More accept that first. This is the first thing. This is what Chris Smith said. The answer to Jason Guna. Jason Guna, no football don't play in Trinidad since COVID. See how long ago that you said it? No. Listen to what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Them have a small league played last year. Them have a small league. Chris Smith said, "Rob Smith, we are talking about the Trinidad Pro League. I'm telling him that the Pro League don't play, but Schoolboy football play. But they had a small competition that took place." Van Persie said, "I'm in Trinidad and that's a lie." Van Persie, You are in Trinidad. Let us know what is happening. Van Persie, I'm going to drop the number for your calling. Calling on WhatsApp, Van Persie. Calling on WhatsApp, Van Persie. And let us know what is happening in Trinidad. Let us know. We want to know what's happening in Trinidad. The leader said Chris Smith wrong if he says no football is played. They have played youth football, schoolboy football, and invitational. Rob Smith, I don't know about Jamaica. I can only speak about myself. Me nah kill up myself. Me side. If no squad, when it drop, it drop. Big Crook said MG, did the JA squad get picked? No, it's not out as yet. Me saying I said, what's the live, Van Persie? Van Smith calling, let's know what's happening. Steph Core said, big up bro, just a reach. Big up, my respect. Me just drop the number. Can call in via WhatsApp. Malik Mills said, I would like a Caribbean Super League. Oran Hernandez said, blessed day. Big up, Oran. Massive respect. Thank you for coming in. Let me see it in my comment section. Rob Smith said, Mr. United, I'm just telling the man to say what he's saying and stop asking the man. No man, questions, every question is good. Is a good question, Rob Smith, man. Every question. Questions are important. Questions are very, very important. Even if it sounds stupid. When I army, that I'm going to learn in the army. Say, even when a question sounds stupid, don't be afraid to ask it. Malik Mills said, MG, a lot of us getting this information about Trini not playing from Simon Channel. Oh, well, I don't really know what go on. I don't really know what take place still. I never see it. So I don't know what go on about that. Chris Smith said, we are talking about the Trinidad squad. Why would we talk about the youth football? And the Trinidad squad. Alright, so Chris Smith, let's clear this up. So let's have a look at this now. Let's have a look at this. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna switch over from you have the 10 teams. Let's have a look at the 10 teams, Chris Smith. These are the 10 teams. Port of Spain, CSW, I don't know, Central FC, Cunupia, Defense Force, Deportivo, Rangers FC, Moruga, Police, 3 different police, Real West Fort. Let's look at the squad. Look at the players coming in this squad right now. Where are these players coming from? Are they coming from different places? Are they coming from the same teams that participated in Ascension League last year? Port of Spain, 1. Police FC, 2. Connection, done. Unattached, out of it. Club Sando, didn't see that name. Maybe that name is there. Didn't see them save the name. Club Sando. No, I don't see any Club Sando. Don't see any Club Sando. Or me don't know if I this CSW. I'm not sure if I that. But I don't see it. I don't see that. This team is from Portugal. Defense Force. AFC Porto again. Defense Force. AC Porto of Port of Spain. AC Port of Spain. My apologies. Unattached. From the team from US, team from El Salvador, Defense Force again, AC Port of Spain, unattached, Defense Force, AC Port of Spain, AC Port of Spain, double connection, Central FC. So, look how many representation of players within the league. Look how many representation in the league that are participating in this team right now. From the teams that are in the league. Van Persie said not how it used to, but it has been. Military Guna is correct. It in work currently, but yes, all football school and club has been playing. Whoa, okay. Eagle Republic said Angus Eve said that some of the teams in Trinidad refuse because their league begins March 10, 2023. He is disappointed because he had some of the players training twice per week since October. Will this be on TV Prodigy? Why am I asking the same question? You probably know more than me. Oran Hernandez, big up TT Premier League start Friday. Blessed day. Bless up. Thank you for the information. King Job said maybe the coach is waiting until after the big JPA clash tonight. Makes sense to me. Really? We don't know someone like Trivante gonna get called up. So why difference? We don't know say Colin Anderson get called up. So why difference? Young Crypt FC, Unattached FC. Nigel said, MG, just focus on our team. Don't care what Trinidad doing. We should give them a 7-up no matter. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that, Nigel. I'm not gonna say that, Nigel. Football, the ball is round. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Um, anything happen. Oran said, young Trinidad team. Oran, how many players in this Trinidad team are coming from the Schoolboy football setup? Since I just dropped the number in Oran, if you can call in and give us more information on it, how many? Because I don't know them like that. What I could do, maybe look back from let me see if we can find back the Benedict and the Saint Benedict versus Saint Benedict versus the final, the All Island final, the Trinidad All Island final. If we can find it back, pan sitting there, pan Sportsmax, and maybe Broad Street team to see if there's anyone. Saint. Big up. Boy, you turn up. So this is it. Okay, me just find the final, people. Let me see if the team them put out. Let me see names. Shamsi, so the Trinidad Pro League will be a shortened one. Military, there are a lot of overseas players in the league. Oh, that's interesting. I try to find the team, see if I see no name. Alright, so let me see. Oh, so it's Fatima and Saint Benedict. Fatima versus Saint Benedict. I try to find a minor league all over the country since last year. Oh, so Oren Hernandez said there have been minor league all over the country since last year. So that's interesting. Alright, so let me see. I'm not seeing any one of these youngsters getting called. Basically. Minor league with Mr. United Whisper should show Jamaica what he can do against a club at club level before being considered for the national team. No unattached in the squad except for Ravel. Only reason is we're short. Alright, so let me tell you something. Let me show you why it's interesting, right? Remember last year we said, boy, once you not play if you know overseas or you not play if you know top club, you're not supposed to be called. Usually get Wolper bean for that. Rouse Smith said these games between us and Trinidad usually not blow. Let me see. I go check back on the squad. Let me see the more players them. Oof. Kadim. No. I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing none of the players them from the youth teams them come making that step up. I guess they don't want to use any one of them. Alright, so let me that is that. Which team is that? Let me see look at this team now. Jaden Williams, Joshua Mason, nah. Nope. Not at all. I'm not seeing any. That's sad. That's actually sad. Sad. What about youth development? Nothing for youth development in Trinidad? It's really, really sad. Show Improvement said, Mr. United, you could your colors keep showing him. Fresh God said, people, if you're watching, oh guys, please smash the like button, people. Please smash the like button. West Star said, MG Whisper should be playing in the JPL. I think so too. I honestly think so. Trinidad League Police FC versus Prison Services, Police versus Criminals. Hey, nobody out in the E Republic. Rasmus said, Mr. United, if the coach decided he should be considered, that's the coach's business. Remember, he'll be 21. He'll be 21 by 2026. I personally, I would want to see him in the setup. I want to see him at that level, what he has to offer at that level. I want to see that. So Ishmael King said, regardless of how we feel, if the coach believes Whisper is capable, who are we to fight against his decision? Nobody not fight against none. Nobody not fight against none. Why we always make it look like some fighting a fear go on? Nobody not fight. Well, make it feel, well, I don't know. Nobody not fight against none. Don't use any terminology. Yeah, nobody not fight against none. But personally, I think he should be playing in the JPL. I think even at present moment, since he's not really attached or anywhere outside, not in Europe right now, in there Jamaica, it would be good to see him, what he has to offer within the JPL. It would be really good to see that. And this would actually showcase him making a step from schoolboy football, dominating schoolboy football, then making a step to JPL to see what he also have to offer at that level. Because it's a bigger level. The JPL is a bigger level. JPL is bigger level. No question. Without a doubt. So it would be good. It would be good for him and it would be good for the perspectives. It would be really good for the perspectives. Alright, so people, here said hopefully tomorrow the Reggae Boyz squad get released. Hopefully tomorrow Reggae Boyz squad get released. I really hope, because I want to see it. I really want to see it. I want to see the names that are being selected. I'm not sure when. I think they said Trinidad are going to reach Thursday. Trinidad's supposed to come into the island Thursday. But you know that their preparation is going on right at present moment. Mr. United said there's no fight king. I just think there are players at this position in the JPL. Ain't he? You know me not good at Sure improvement said King only because of Butler is responsible for him. Ishmael said MJ, I believe so too, but the coach must be allowed to make his choice and his own. Of course, none of us should dictate to the coach what to do, when to do it, how to do it. No, nobody. No one should do that. No one should have the power to do that, actually. No one. I don't think so. That's down to the coach's decision. Anybody. If the coach decides that you are going, he want me come play, don't know, say, of course. Can showcase, say, hey, me bad. If the coach says they want me to come play, who is Uno? If you tell say, hey, move up. Who's Uno if you say, me can't play? Move up. Who's Uno? Man, if the coach see me, I do want to look at something, look at something. Suppose the coach come watch me, hey, if the coach come watch me on Sunday morning ball game, and the coach say, what? Want a rigid CDM, a rigid central. Okay, and cover your back line. I mean that work rate non-stop. Boom, boom, boom. Aggressive. In a tackle, out a tackle. Good positioning. I mean that, man. And the coach decides, hey, me I bring him in, you know. Boss Thomas said you can carry what? Hey, you see them disrespect now. Boss Thomas, I will not tolerate any disrespect from my channel. Or if you look on big central, I'm going to talk about carry water. You rank, feisty, bright. Serve. King Lee said the man them don't know the difference between compliment and fight. Yeah, true. MJ, true. Many people don't know that. I do think a lot of people kind of, alright, the two things, Jamaicans, we go to two things. Bad mind and fight against. We love them two something there. Bad mind and fight against. We love use them two words there. That's our two most famous words. Bad mind and fight against. Sometimes it has to do with vocabulary. A lot of people vocabulary, and we don't know how to comprehend. And once we can't comprehend something, we deflect. We deflect and insult. Two things, deflect and insult. The leader said, for this match, depending on what he did when the team trained, I would pick Whisper. Let's see how he does. However, after this series, he must play. He has played no competitive football for 3 months. Yeah, he needs to play some football. Schoolboy football done from December. So January, February, March, no competitive football. Need it. No matter what anybody wants to say, he need competitive football under him belt. Need competitive football under him belt. And it's important. No, Ishmael, man. No, Ishmael. I not say that. I don't say that. Me not say that. Kingley said, who said king? No, man. Remember, there are two king in the comment section of Kingley. You have King, you have Ishmael King, and you have King Lee. So, I don't mind if I know how far I couldn't have the same name. And I offer make you have the same name. So that's adjusting as king. That's adjusting as king. Yeah man, me know you say no Ishmael. No man, Ishmael. Me no know. I don't think there are players. The leader said, give him a one blind. After that, he represents his club, Harbourview. Harbourview, yeah, go back to Harbourview. Them done probably get developmental fee since Craig Butler probably no one, nobody is getting under the sheer at it when Whisper make sign a big contract there. Harbourview don't get the developmental fee, so make him play Harbourview then. Make him play Harbourview. Because Harbourview come from, so more than likely some of the developmental fee probably go Harbourview, more probably, not sure. I don't know the intricacies of that deal, but maybe them get some of the developmental fee. So send him back to Harbourview then. Make him finish the rest of his season at Harbourview. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Definitely. Rajic Shaw said, military, you want to be that person, brother. Don't hurt yourself. Play for who? Rajic, me telling the man. That's how I tell you. You know what I start use the bad man word now, Rajic. And fight against. You know what I start use the word now, the bad man and fight against. But, yeah man, right, me tell Rajic, man. Me rough, man. Rough enough. But sometimes, me not lie, sometimes me head go and come still. Yeah, me not lie. When me up on the field, sometimes me head go and come. You get the ball and just kick it away. Yeah, it's not deliberate action. It's just PTSD type of thing, you know. Ahar said, Mr. Leader said, Harbourview will be the club getting the fee and going around them. Okay, yeah. Mr. United said, makes sense, Leader. It's a poor reflection on the coach if he continues to have a player that is not playing true. Ahar said, need to have a constant round robin league. Haiti, Trinidad, Cuba on all levels. That would be good. Jamaica, Haiti, Cuba. Boy, you really want Jamaica got based off of what going on in Haiti right now? The internal affairs that they might have. Rough. But that's something we can work out. I think that's something we can do. But the thing is Haiti Premier League running? It's hard to find out now because these leagues are not getting here time. Nick, the leader said, same thing with Zimnis. He was transferred by Mount Pleasant, but Harbourview got the dollars, Mount Pleasant zero. No, because the transfer to Mount Pleasant was not a signed contract transfer. It was an official. I think the transfer was just like a move to give him some game time or something like that. But I don't think the contract is signed at Mount Pleasant. No contract was signed at Mount Pleasant. So, I don't really know the interest. As I said, I don't know the interest. Yeah, he was an amateur. But the developmental fee would have gone to the initial parental club, which would have been Harbourview. Storm Stranger said, we'd like to see Malachi in the team tomorrow. Yo, people, let me tell you something. Sometimes I got the match, the dumb bowling game, and I watch Malachi. I mean, chance creation. The man have it packed. Me turn up right in front of Dumbo, which was in the Tivoli goal. Turn up behind the Tivoli goal. And within the space of 5 minutes, he create 3 chances. 3 good chances in create. Fortunately, striker didn't never take it. We don't really have creative players like that, you know. Not really have players who love make back pass and side pass. We don't really have the type of creative players there. Ishmael King said, make us see where make out under big man pressure. Here true. Tom Stranger said, just read that. The leader said same thing with just read that as well. King Jabba laugh. Fresh God said, long time the Asian League no play, I heard. Ooh. Fresh God said, but we love to do some research. Peter Cole said, where the Jamaica match playing? Alright, so people, me just say this last thing. So the match I play in Montego Bay at 6 p.m. at Catchinall. Now, far from me people, me tell you from now. I'm really consider doing some carpooling people because people if you go so far, yeah, amount of money that I'll take to put gas in my car. A whole heap of money that I'll take to put gas in my car, people. If you go so far, Me have to go do some carpooling. So if you know I go so far, people, let me know. Anybody who go so far. So link me via IG. Let me know what you think. I'm probably going to come to Maki same night. Now I know if it's stay. Now I have know if it's stay. So match I start 6, match I done by 9. Of course, can reach on by, but yeah man, can reach back town early man. So yeah man, Alex, of course Alex, if you hold away I go Alex, we just put the money, gas money together man. Alex, me don't tell you, me not rich enough. Me not rich enough. Me not afraid of talk, me not rich. People, me not rich. Maybe I might rich in the future, but I am not rich at this present moment. I'm just an humble person. So if we can carpool 4 a week or 5 a week, come together, put some money together, gas go in a vehicle, we can buy some food on the journey, name some food on the journey, reach a match, buy some juice, enjoy yourself, watch match, laugh and chat. For me personally, me will go if me not get the media, can me apply for the media pass. JFF no contact me all now. JFF no reply. RLBL no reply. If me not get the media pass, me pay me $1,000 and go around the bleachers. Me not have money to pay for so much money. Go around the bleachers because me can't pay so much money for gas. Drive go so far, then pay so much money for go to grandstand. Me not be like that. Pay me $1,000 go around the bleachers. Sit down and enjoy some football with the friends them and laugh and chat. Come back our yard. If so anybody who willing to carpool, no problem with it people. No problem with it. So if you can that. Alright, so if you're doing the coverage, we'll give super chat. If we're doing this coverage I'm saying but you have to understand maybe me can do like a watch along type of thing, but me don't know, it depends. If they have coverage, not sure if I'm going to be able to do that. If they don't have coverage, won't be sure if I'm going. But the thing is, I'm not sure if they will have coverage. I'm not sure. Because they would have announced it already. Can't announce at any time still, but they would have announced it already. Remember same thing, when with the practice games for the youth players. With the practice game for the youth players. Remember that they said that they were going to have coverage, and all in all, there weren't any. They didn't provide any. Let me say them have coverage. I think let me say them have coverage. Of course, let me say them have coverage. Mr. United States said, come project, are you saying Manning Cup is better than the JPL? None at all. Not yet. Ishmael King said, project, that statement don't make sense. We are playing in Manning Cup, which is worse than the JPL. Oh, project said JPL would reduce Whisper playing ability and make him worse, but Prodigy, the JPL is at a higher level than the schoolboy football. Higher, significantly higher, faster, quicker, bigger, stronger. The way you see some of this Whisper around some of the schoolboy defenders, he can't do the JPL defenders and that. Not, he can do 1 and 2, but not all of them. He can't do that. Run through feel like that? No, no, you're mad. The JPL, mad. Man, him fast, bigger, stronger. You have some man in JPL fast like a lightning. Shea Smith quick like a plane. Steven Sips. One of the Chapperton man from Arnett man. Look man fast like a plane. No Tom, not sure if I don't think so. K Sports, big up. It will make the league more exciting, I think. Sure. You think so? Jamaican people really support the league. Malik Stevens, yes. Malik Stevens, yeah. Fast like a plane. Garen, yes, fresh lad. Imagine Whisper Ado Virgo. Just imagine this I try run on Virgo. And Virgo not fast. Brain them man they use and play ball. You can't run on them man there. No matter how quick you could and quick like a lightning. And skill like quick like a lightning. You can't run on them man that's so easy. You can't run on them man that's so easy, man. You know, it's not people me can't tell people now are talking up. We don't know no. When you watch on TV no. Total difference from what really when they did the game itself, Total. Ishmael said, make me understand Prodigy. Schoolboys versus big man. Two different things. Most of the schoolboy them. A lot of the teams them in schoolboy football, them the master the trade yet. Them still a learn the trade. Them not understand some of the basic aspects of defending. So Prodigy be careful. Prodigy be careful, man. Schoolboy football is a different thing from JPL, man. Me saying I said they didn't have to play. Prodigy, where did you see we should play against the men that made you come to that conclusion? Understand? Well, me see him in a practice match. Me see him in a couple of practice match. Look good. But not like the schoolboy football level. When he just look better than almost everybody else. Not like that. But him look good same way. But for him age, you have to respect that. So for him age and the development we have, the amount of time and years we have to develop as well. Fresh God said, massive growth of the channel, 23k. Thanks for supporting. Keep subscribing. Keep subscribing. Big up Fresh God. Hey, Fresh God, hopefully in the future I'm rich. I'll do a big deal and disrespect. Big deal and this me, no. But definitely, I have to go buy my juice. I have to go buy my juice same way. Fresh God, big up. Same way. Always a support. People in the comment section, I have to go now. I have schoolgirl football to coverage to do. Yeah, all I know I love to talk about. You see, it's enough for fans. For fans, you know. Love talk about this and oh Jamaica now, this and oh JFF now, this and that. Schoolgirl football are go on and nobody not interested in it. No one interested in it. I post out one video, very few people watch a video of some youth players, some youngsters that play football. And people not even want them not even that they don't want to watch. But me can tell you, if I put up one title and say this happened and that, JFF go and this and that, everybody want to see it. But the real things that were impactful to football in Jamaica, nobody no really want to participate in that. Nobody no want to participate in that. People can tell them, go and watch a video there. The Lannaman's Prep versus Eric Siaga. It's an under 12 competition. Go and look at the young talents that we have in Jamaica. Go and watch the video, the people. May I advise you, go and watch that video. Go and watch that video, people. When all the talk about Jamaica, this, we're not setting up development, we're not an academy, this and that, all of something. When all the saying something there, go and watch that video and look at what Jamaica has to produce. These me talk about some 10, 11 years old. Cataract, one of man who love me nice. And funny enough, I think he said nephew. Play. Participate in a commission as well. People want to go watch that video in a long man. About 40 minutes. Just a one match there. Let's go watch a one match there. It was the final. Too good. So there are certain players if you look out for. You have one baller named Engine. 10-year-old playing in the under 12 competition. Small, about 2'2". Him little bit. What I mean, you can't touch the ball. You can't touch him. You can't take the ball from him. Very, very talented. He plays for Edward Siaga. The number 9 for Edward Siaga, Shaky. His right name is Shaquan Elliott. Brilliant player. Really good. And him carry team. The goalkeeper as well. I don't remember my name, but they call him up. Have a foot issue. Really good goalkeeper. Really good goalkeeper. But for the Lannaman's Prep, jeez, people. The Lannaman's Prep come like it's an all-star team. People. Some wonderful players. They see the number 10. In name, can't remember my name. Lannaman's Prep number 10. The number 10 for Lannaman's Prep. Oh, yeah, the young girl from Pembroke Hall, Tiana Grant. Tiana Grant, people. People want to remember the name, the Tiana Grant. I mean, left-footed. Wicked. But people I'm telling about them from the young. You're telling about them from the young people. Burkett have one son. I think he's about 9. I think he's a 9-year-old. That's a Brian Burkett little brother. People, I my bad on him, brother. Okay, I go bad on Brian. Me mean the man bad. Let me see, who else me can run through? The Lannaman's number 10, bad baller. Me remember my name. Lannerman's number 11. Technically gifted. Them goalkeeper, really, really good. But people may tell them, man, me couldn't know what I go on. 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 Me couldn't know what I go on, people. So, definitely, one to look forward, people. One to look forward. Hopefully, you guys are doing good. And I'll see you guys later. People never go now. I'm going to cover the schoolgirl football. No business about it. I care. But go watch the video, people. Go watch the video. Go watch the video, people. Me know, there are. So, me not stream from 9 morning from 9 morning go straight. So, me know, not go watch. Not to watch that one. You don't need to watch that one. But go watch the one video there. Just the one. That's the one, which is the final. And go and look on the talent that Jamaica has to offer. Go and look at the talent that Jamaica has to offer. So, bless up, people. Thank you very much for tuning in. I won't know how to talk, you know. You know what I do? You know what I do? My job is to bring it come on your fingertip. Me bring it come on your finger. It's on your phone. Oh, bracket. Me soon call it. It's on your phone. My job is to bring it on your phone. What all you have to do is click your phone, sir, and press play. You can see it for yourself. You can be the judge for yourself of what Jamaica has to offer in the next few years coming. Me do all I work. Leave me yard. Me go to places them. And me get it, get the information, me get the videos, me get the images, me get the pictures of the players, and carry on give it to you and say, these are what we have to offer. Boils down to you now, come to a conclusion. Anyways, people, hopefully you guys are doing good. Big up, big deal, let me see you. Big up Fresh God, massive respect, people. And I'll see you guys again. Hopefully you guys take care, people, enjoy the rest of your day. And I'm going to stream the schoolgirl football match. I'm going to stream it, probably use it on my phone. Maybe I'm not going to have all of my equipment, so I'm probably have to go deep on my phone. Big up, people. See you guys later. Look out for more. Well, JPL match later, people. Cavaliers versus Mount Pleasant. Mr. Speed versus Tapper. One tap and speed. One tap speed. Speed one tap. Big matchup later, people. Big matchup later, people. May I tell you. Big matchup later. Big matchup. Big up. Down a jungle. Big up. Road, people. Let me see.